Hi, I'm Teresa.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Jessica. Imagine yourself, 14 years old, being forced to have sex with grown men every single day. You're trapped and you can't cry for help because if you do, who knows what's going to happen to you. They could beat you, starve you, or even drug you. The possibilities are endless with these traffickers. I'm currently taking a class called Sex Trafficking in a Global Perspective, and I know that my thoughts and perspective on this topic is completely different than reality. And I also know that I'm not the only one who's uneducated on this topic. In my speech, I'm going to discuss the prevalence of sex trafficking, as well as the different types of traffickers, and the underlying causes of trafficking. The Trafficking Victims Protection Act, the TVPA, defines sex trafficking as a commercial sex act induced by force, fraud, or coercion, or in which the person induced is to perform such acts has not attained 18 years of age, or the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provisions, or obtaining of a person for labor or services through the use of force, fraud, coercion, for the purpose of subjection to involuntary servitude, peonage, debt bondage, or slavery. This information was found in Heel, Aaron C. and Andrea J. Nichols, Chapter 1, Section Definitions, Human Trafficking in the Midwest, a case study of St. Louis and the bi-state area, page 6. The prevalence of sex trafficking is unknown because there are so many sex traffickers who do not get charged properly. Instead, they're charged with rape, child pornography, enticement of a child, and even pimping. Now that we know the definition and the prevalence of sex trafficking, it opens up a broad spectrum for different possibilities in which one can get trafficked. A few types include pimping, controlled boyfriend, fraud, or survival sex. The most common is pimping controlled boyfriend, where he poses as a boyfriend and he takes her on dates, buys her nice things, basically being this amazing boyfriend. In the meantime, it turns into sex trafficking. And she doesn't leave because she has an emotional, a physical, and a psychological attachment to him. There's a whole list of reasons why victims don't leave their traffickers, but I'll only name a few. One is the pimp threatens to hurt her or even hurt her family if she tries to escape. Or if she does escape, she's afraid she's going to get arrested for being involved with sex trafficking. Fraud is another one. This is where he entices women to go internationally or to a different region for a great paying job. But instead, they're trapped into sex trafficking. And then they're forced to pay off their debt, which includes their food, their rent, their passports, and even their airline tickets. One of the situations that I read was about a girl who was homeschooled. She went to study abroad, and when she got there, it was sex trafficking. The dad was a little suspicious because he never got a phone call, so he actually flew to that country and ended up saving her from all the sex traffickers. This source was found in Heel, Aaron C. and Andrea J. Nichols, Chapter 3, Section Fraud, Human Trafficking in the Midwest, a case study of St. Louis and the bi-state area, page 71. Survival sex is also a very common one. These individuals are homeless and they have sex with strangers just for their basic needs, including shelter or a meal. So what is the underlying causes of sex trafficking? The economy, poverty, or even the inability to maintain a decent paying job because of the lack of education. There's also many more reasons why. So far, my class is very interesting and it's a great learning experience for myself. From this speech, I know you don't get that great of an understanding about sex trafficking, but please keep in mind that it can happen to anyone, anywhere, at any time. They can be your mailman, your dentist, your child's bus driver, or even your neighbor. If you see any suspicious activity, don't hesitate to contact any of these numbers right here, or you can also visit this website right here. They have great information about sex trafficking victims, and it's great information to just take a look at. This information was found at Human Trafficking Special Needs. Welcome to the International Institute of St. Louis, International Institute of St. Louis, 2015, web, July 9, 2015. www.iistl.org. Sex trafficking is on the rise, and as long as there's a need for sex trafficking, traffickers will always be searching for their next victim. So always be cautious. Thank you.